afternoon and a warm welcome to another edition of our Make 2024 Count, Make Your Life. We are super grateful unto the Lord that we have done for up to 20 editions of this. Today we can say it is a movement. It is a movement. Status quo. I want change. If you are in welcome, because we are here for you, because we are also in the race to make. And today's webinar is, sorry we came in late. We had some sort of technical issues, but we are super grateful that we are. And so I tell you, today's so don't go anywhere. Sit with your notepad and jot them, because we've got an expert in the house in the person of Favor Kemji Okoro. Now, if you are new to this channel, I want to say thank you for joining us. We love you and we want the very best for us. And so God can give you a warm virtual hug, because like you already know, we are big community and transformation is at the heart of what we do. And so we started this movement early this year, where we said, we don't go agree. This is the year in which our goals become exposed you to so many experts who have taught on various aspects of digital marketing and life in general. And we've taught many other things. And so today's conversation is a continuation of the Make 2024 Count, Make Your Life Count. If you are new here, type in the chat box, I am watching from so place, so we can welcome you officially to the House of Wisdom, because we are big on community and what we do. And so before we bring in our speaker, I will quickly do a short introduction. And so Favor Kemji Okoro is a digital marketer with so many years of experience, and she's into most of these digital. She's got a treasure trove of information there, and so you can search for her on YouTube to be acquainted with what she does. She has so much to offer, and with over 13K subscribers on her channel, I tell you, she's not a small fry when it comes to internet marketing. And so we just approached her, and we are super grateful that she agreed to do this with us. And this afternoon she's going to talk to us about how to find your niche on YouTube and also to stand out. You know, when I started checking the statistics, it was mind-boggling. As in Global Media Insight said, we have 113.9 million, not thousand, active YouTube channels. And the question is, how do you not get channels? And that explains why we are doing this this afternoon. And so I will invite Favor on the podium, and she will take us through. She will speak for some minutes, and then we will have a Q&A session. And so if you're on the live stream, do well to let us know where you're watching us from, as well as your questions, because I know you got questions, all those burning questions. Bring them to the fore, because Favor has experience when it comes to YouTube, because you will notice that all the people we have brought in to speak to us about YouTube have experience. Not only experience, they have results. And me, I don't play with results, as in I don't trivialize results, because results terminate insults, and so their results speak for them. And that explains why we have been bringing in such experts, and Favor is one of them, and we are super grateful to have her this afternoon. And so I will bring her on board for her to speak to us about how to find your niche on YouTube. 10 high-paying niches on YouTube, because some people will be like, I have been slaving, I have been working, I'm not earning much from my channel. You will know the reason why by the time she talks about the 10 high-paying YouTube niches based on the CPM as well as the RPM. And so you're going to have a totally educative experience this afternoon. And so don't miss any moment by being distracted. I know when we are home, there are so many distractions. I can relate so much, especially me that I have a toddler, but it's okay. We're going to make a sense of it this afternoon. And so without further ado, I want to invite Favor in, but I can see you're watching because I can see this. Don't be shy. Type in the chat box. Let's know where you're watching us from. And if you've got some preconceived questions about YouTube, do well to type them in the chat box so we can attend to them. Favor will attend to all your questions before she leaves. I know she's a busy person, but within an hour, we'll find out how we can squeeze in a lot. And so without wasting much of your time, let me invite Favor to the podium.
Hello. Hello, everybody.
You are welcome, Favor.
Thank you. Can you hear me clearly?
Clearly, perfectly.
All right.
And so I'm going to be leaving the stage now for you to face our audience. And so I will come back. I'll still be in the background, but I just want you to face them so you can address them. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much for this beautiful platform. I really appreciate it. And I always love to talk about this kind of topics because I'm passionate about helping people, see the kind of results that I have been able to see and even better results. For real, nothing gives me more joy than seeing people say, okay, I went through your video or I went through your training or your course and I was able to get amazing results from them. So today's topic is very amazing. It's very important, very crucial. I went through this YouTube channel and I saw that you guys have already learned a few things about YouTube previously. So most of the things I'm going to be saying here are not going to be entirely new. You've probably heard them before, but what matters most is what you do with them. So don't be the kind of person that keeps swallowing knowledge, gulping down information, but you end up not doing anything with this information. Instead of just writing down points, take down to-do list, take down action steps. So write down things you're going to do, not just things you've learned, but things you're going to do after now. I hope I'm communicating. So I need you to pay attention. I will not take much of your time. I'm just going to share a few tips with you and then I'll leave you to work on these things that I've shared with you and get the best out of them. So YouTube is a platform, right? A video sharing platform where people post mostly videos, but these days you can post, you can create content, you can post designs and pictures and all of that. But the original intention was for it to be a video sharing platform where you can upload videos, where you can also watch videos. So it's important for you to understand where you want to grow on before you come and go there. It's just like going to a new city. You've not asked questions about the city. You just went there, you started the business, no questions, no research. Your business is most likely going to crumble. So you need to spend some time studying your environment before you start anything new in that environment, which is what I just want to summarize for you about YouTube. So YouTube was created with the intentions of sharing video content. You post videos, I post videos, I watch your videos, you watch my videos. And then subsequently, the owners decided that they wanted to monetize this platform, just like other social media platforms are monetized. Recently, Thread came out. I think Thread came out last year or 2 years ago. And Mark and his Meta team said they wanted to, test the platform, give it out for free before they start monetizing it. Meaning that on Threads now there are no ads on Threads. But subsequently, maybe in the future, when they've seen the growth, when they have numbers to back it up, they would start running ads on Threads. Do you understand? So that is how most other social media platforms started. Facebook started like that, Instagram started like that. Now, these platforms want to make money. In case you're wondering how this platform make money, when I was younger, I used to think that Facebook made money from my data. So if my data is finishing, they're collecting my data. That's absolutely wrong. These platforms make money primarily from the adverts that advertisers run, right? So you probably scroll through Facebook before, scroll through Instagram, and you see an ad. Somebody you're not following from anywhere somebody you don't even know, all of a sudden this person's post is staring right in front of you. That is a sponsored post. You usually see something called sponsored. So the person is paying Facebook to show this content to more people, to getting more sales, more leads, more contacts, and all of that. And the money that he or she is paying Facebook is Facebook's profits for owning that platform. Do you understand? So it's the same thing on YouTube. YouTube decided to monetize their platform by allowing adverts to be on their platform. So when people put adverts on the platform, YouTube decided that okay, instead of us to eat this money alone, let's look for a way to encourage these content creators to keep creating. What do we do? Let's split the money that people pay us for ads into two. So we give the people that created the content, because we put ad on your video, let's pay you something, let's pay you off for doing that. And so in that way, it encourages them to keep creating content, keep posting, because they want to make more money. The more content, the more ads, the more money they make. I hope you understand the concept now. So I want you to understand that YouTube intentionally had a goal, creating and sharing valuable content. So when you're coming on YouTube, you need to align yourself. This is one thing I teach, one of the first things I teach in social media marketing. You need to align yourself with the goal of the platform first if you're going to make profit on that platform. You cannot come to social media and say your own is you want to sell market. It is not an e-commerce app. If you want to sell market, go to Amazon, go to Shopify, go to Jumia. You are there on social media. Those platforms were created for interaction, for communication, for sharing valuable content. Until you align with the purpose of these platforms, you may not be able to see profits. So while you are aligning, then in your process of aligning, you can now also start selling your market, and the sales will come into you like water. But when you come in with sales mindset, I just want to sell market and disappear, you are going to struggle a lot. And that is how it works on YouTube. You should align with the goal, which is the goal of sharing valuable content, content that helps people, content that makes people stay on the platform. That is the goal of most social media platforms, to help people stay. So if YouTube algorithm, which is the set of instructions that control the YouTube system, if it notices that your content makes people stay on the platform, it will favor you. Which is why you see some people, their content is going viral. You're not even following them, you're not subscribed to their channel, but sometimes you see their channel videos being recommended to you. Why? Because the algorithm has seen that this person's video has a high retention time. People watch to the end and they keep watching over and over again because the content is valuable. And when I talk about valuable, don't think that until you are teaching something, your content is not valuable. Music video that is nice, maybe who's the popular artist, Nathaniel Bassey. His song is amazing. People are streaming it over and over and over and over again. That is value to that person. So the person listening to that song, it is value. So the person loves the music is good, is watching it again and again. The algorithm is studying it and saying that this song is amazing, and it will keep showing it to people that love to listen to songs. Do you understand? So value could mean a lot of things to a lot of people. For me, maybe it could be a comedy video that makes me laugh and I'm watching it again and again, sending it to all my friends because it's so funny. That is value. It is valuable to me. So you must answer the question: is this content going to be valuable to people? Is it solving a problem? Are you posting dry jokes that even you yourself you can't laugh at the jokes, but you are saying nobody is supporting your content? Are you checking if these things are valuable to people? Does it communicate value to people before you start looking for who is going to engage in your content? So let's come back to how to find your niche and how to stand out on YouTube. So that's what I'm going to be sharing with you, how to find your niche. I'm assuming that you want to start out and you don't know what kind of content you should create and where you should stay on YouTube, because your niche is basically your area of specialization, what you stick to, the kind of content you create. And it's important for you to create a niche, or for you to find a niche for yourself. Most upcoming YouTubers make this mistake, and that's why they struggle a lot on YouTube. In my YouTube course, I really emphasized on this, and I said, if you don't find your niche, if you don't find if you don't stick to a place, you will end up losing out at the long run or in the long run. So every time a new YouTube channel is created, the algorithm just goes like a cockroach and goes to that channel to find out what is happening on this channel. What is this channel all about? So it starts to look at your content, it looks at your bio, it looks at your description, it looks at everything to understand what is this content about, this channel about. Why? Because it wants to show it to people that will watch it. Don't think Most people think that the algorithm is against them. It's not. The algorithm actually wants to favor you because it wants people to watch videos. It wants people to stay. right? But you have to align for it to favor you. So it goes to your new channel and it tries to find out, okay, what's up? What's this channel all about? What are they talking about? And then if it comes to your channel and it sees the first three videos are about business and it says, okay, so I'll be showing this channel for people that love business stuff and always search for business stuff. And then the fourth video, you now come and start talking about relationship. The fifth video, you start singing. Sixth video, you start sharing apropos like gist and celebrity gossip. Guess what? The algorithm has already put your channel in a folder and decided to show it to people that like business because it assumed your channel was all about business. And so it kept showing your videos to people that like business, even the videos on relationship, the videos on comedy. And these people that like business, they don't necessarily like relationship topic. And so when they see your content, they skip it. They keep skipping. They keep going back. And the algorithm now sees that people don't like these videos because the algorithm is the people are the first customers. And for any business owners, you know that your customers are king. You have to respect them. Anything they say is law. So the customers are saying, I don't like this thing. Stop showing me this thing. And guess what? It will obey and it will stop showing them entirely. So you need to pick a niche and you need to stick to them. You need to stick to that niche, which is why you need to be sure about the niche, how to find an area of specialization where you are going to stay. It's important for your focus. It's important for building a brand. What are people going to know you for? Are they going to know you as a health practitioner, or are they going to know you as someone that is confused? Today he's talking about health, the next day he's preaching. We are confused, we don't know who he is. If you're not able to stick to a niche, people will not be able to know you for anything, and it is really, really going to be sad. So it's one of the most important parts of starting a YouTube channel. Very, very important. So I'll give you like 6 tips or 6 steps you would use if you want to choose a niche. Step number one, check your interests and your passions. What are you interested in? What are you so passionate about? What can you talk about for hours without getting tired? Do you know why this is important? Because YouTube growth sometimes can be stressful, can be weakening, can be tiring. You can be editing a video and then find out that the video has no sound. A video you shot like 20 minutes video, you suffer to shoot. No sound, you have to shoot again. At that point, what is going to keep you is your passion, is your interest. Do you understand? So make a list, find out what are the things that I love to watch content about. Check your search history. Are the things you always search about? What are the things you like to watch? What are the things you always talk about? What are the topics that interest you? That's one thing you need to take note of. The next thing is you need to check your expertise and your knowledge. What knowledge do you have? Maybe based on what you studied in school, your education, maybe based on your experiences, probably had a lot of experience in a particular industry, maybe based on a skill you learned, maybe you learned something, hairdressing, hairstyling, you learned fashion design. That's your expertise. That's something you know how to do very well. That means you should know how to talk about that thing on YouTube. You check your expertise. Then, number three, you find out what your goals are. What is my real intention for coming on YouTube? There are different intentions. I'm not going to assume everybody is here for the money. If you are here for the money, you take note and say, okay, my goal is just to make money from this YouTube. Or if you're here because you just want to impact life, you want to teach people, you want to educate the world, that's a valid point. Or if you're here because you just want to sell your market on YouTube, there's a particular target you want to hit. Find out your goals. Find out what is my goal for starting out on YouTube. Now, if your goal is to make money, then the next point is for you. Identify the profitable niches, the top profitable niches, the niches that make the most money on YouTube. I'm not going to list them out here right now, but then I have a video on my channel where I talk about the top 10 profitable niches, right? The niches that make the most money. So you check these niches and you decide that you have to pick from among them. Why? Because it will be easier for you to make money from those niches because the advertisers are willing to pay more. I told you in the beginning that how YouTube makes money and how you are going to make money on YouTube is from adverts. So there are topics and there are industries where you know YouTube or the advertisers are willing to pay more money in dollars for their ads. And so more money for YouTube is more money for you. YouTube is not greedy. If they make more money, they will definitely increase your money. Do you get? So their splitting ratio is accurate. So they are willing to split the money with you, but then you need to find the industries where you're going to make more money. You can just type on Google top 15 profitable niches on YouTube. Find just check out the list or top 20. pick something from among there. Find something from among there that aligns with your passion and also aligns with your expertise, right? If there's nothing there that aligns with what you know or your passion, then and you still want the money, you might have to pick something from there and then go for the knowledge, go and learn about it so that you can be able to talk about it on your YouTube channel. So the next thing I'll ask you to do is check out the people around you, check out the people that are doing that thing that you want to do. Find out which kind of content or which topics are more interesting or which topic gets the most views. You check, you have an idea for this kind of content. You check out people that are doing those kind of content. Check them, see do they get up to millions of views? Is there anyone earning up to $1,000? So you don't enter into an industry that there is no money there, or there is no profit in it, or there are no views. Nobody is interested in that kind of topic just because you are passionate about it. Your passion is not enough because when you keep doing something over and over again, you're not seeing results, you're not seeing money from it, you might eventually lose the passion for it. And the last thing I would say is test, right? Test. It's okay for you to start from a bigger niche and then you niche down. Let's say you start from a bigger niche that is make money online, right? And then from make money online, you can niche down later on in future to just affiliate marketing. Do you understand? Or to just maybe digital products, or to just I don't know all these surveys. You can just niche down later on. But what I would advise you as you're starting out, start from a broader niche, right? Just like this or like this, yeah, like this. Start from a broader niche, something that is bigger, so that from there you can see the kind of content that people like the most. So let's say I'm starting from health. Is a wide niche. Inside health, you can talk about reproductive health, you can talk about digestive system, you can talk about weight loss, you can talk about it's so wide. So while I'm creating different kinds of content still around health, I now realize that my weight loss videos are getting more views, more engagement, more traffic. I can now say, okay, I'm going to focus on weight loss, right? I'm going to focus on weight loss because I see that my audience really like weight loss. Do you understand? So you can start, I would recommend you start from a wide niche and then study your algorithm, study your response, study the response of your audience, study how many views you're getting, and from there you can now decide to niche down further. So that's it about choosing a niche on YouTube. And I'm just quickly going to run through the next thing, how to stand out, how to stand out on YouTube, how to get people to be interested in your content. The first thing you must do is to treat it like a business. Don't treat it like a side hustle. Don't treat it like a hobby. You must take it seriously. The way you write business plan, the way you have strategies for your business, the way you organize your business, the way you treat your business, that is how you should treat it. To be honest, check out the people who make so much money from YouTube. 90% of them have abandoned every other thing they are doing and they focused on YouTube. They have offices for YouTube. I know a guy who has a full-blown office, and what happens on that office? YouTube. He has people he pays salary, and all they work on is his YouTube channel. He treats it like a business and he makes thousands of dollars every month from his YouTube channel. I'm not saying you should abandon everything you're doing. I'm just saying give it your attention. Don't treat it like, oh, let me just throw one video there today, let me throw another video there tomorrow. No. Treat the way you wake up every morning and you go and post your business. That is how you should treat your YouTube channel. You should give it the same attention you give your love life, the same attention you give your business. That's how you're going to grow. If you just treat it, you're inconsistent, you show up today, then the next week that's when you not show up. Then next upper week, that's when you show up. It will not take you seriously. If you don't take YouTube seriously, it won't take you seriously. So treat it like a business, very important thing. And also research a lot. Do a lot of research. Don't be a lazy YouTuber because lazy YouTubers will take 10 years before they will grow. If you want to grow fast, you need to do research. Find out what topics are trending, what topics are profitable, what are the people, what are my competitors doing, what are the top guys doing today. Do a lot of research. Make YouTube and Google your best friend. Guess what? The truth is that information is all over the internet, but you're the one who has to bend down and find it. You will not find it on the first page of Google. You have to search. You have to find out what is going on. How do I make more money? Which topic is more profitable? How do I optimize my videos? Find out questions, ask questions. How do I understand the algorithm? Sorry, give me a second. I need to drink water.
Okay, so while we wait for Favor, I just wanted to know if you are totally enjoying what is happening, because I am having a blast here and I am jotting down. Yes, because she said quite a lot of things that can help us. And that one she said last was just so amazing. Don't be a lazy YouTuber. And there is information online. Do you know how many posts are being published online, and even videos that are being published on a daily? And so information is there for people who can fish it out. It's like a needle in a haystack. You got to fish for it. Okay, so let me drop off for a Favor to continue her topic. Okay.
Okay, thank you so much. So I was saying, be consistent. Find out how you can grow, and then do a lot of research. Look for information. Find out, how can I optimize my video? Ask questions. Ask for help. You might think you're doing it right, but you're not doing it right. If you have to pay for the information, please go ahead and pay for it. That's why I said treat it like a business. The same way you went to somebody to teach you how to start styling hair and you paid that person because you felt like hairstyling is going to give you profit. That's the same way you can pay somebody to teach you how to be a successful YouTuber. The secret, because sometimes you may not find this, you cannot find gold on the surface. So yes, they can give you some free tips here and there, but if you really want to know those things they're doing behind the scene, you might have to pay. You might have to pay most of the time so that they can actually open their laptop for you and show you these are the things. Because what you're seeing outside is not all that goes on. I tell people most times, you're copying my ads. What you're seeing on the ads is not what is, just like 10%. The real work was done behind the scene. Come, let me show you what I did. So you're copying my content, copying my. I'll just be laughing at you because you're wasting your time. The real work was done behind the scene, and it's the same with YouTube. You're copying their video style, you're copying their title. You don't know what they actually did behind the scene. The real actual work, the optimization work, was done behind the scene, and you can't see it until you go back and find out, and they show you what they actually did. So you might need to ask somebody to show you, how do I do this and how do I do that. And the next thing is, be flexible. Don't be the kind of person that is too rigid. They're giving you advice, you don't want to take it. This thing I want to do, I must do it. I remember someone that met me one time, and he was creating content in a niche that was totally absurd. The niche is not profitable, nobody is interested in it. But he was so passionate. It was as if God told him in a dream that this is what you should do. I told him several times, stop this topic, find another niche. He refused. It took him 4 months to listen to me. And in 4 months, he switched. And just and after 4 months, he switched to the new niche that I suggested for him. And he made 300K selling products through his videos. 300K in 1 month of switching. So I was telling him, Shebi, you see how you are struggling with that all this while you don't make a single sale, you don't do anything. That's one of the ways you can monetize your YouTube channel. It's not just from ads. I make money from my videos, not just from the dollars that they pay me, but from promoting products through my videos. So what am I trying to say? Be flexible. Take advice. If you do research, don't do research for doing research sake. If you do research and research says this is not a good idea, throw away the idea. Don't be emotionally attached to your ideas. You do research and it says, it's not profitable. Nobody has made $1,000 from this topic. Throw it away. Find another one. Do you understand? So be flexible. Be flexible. And the last thing I'm going to say is, invest in your growth. As you're growing, invest in your growth. As you start earning, once you start earning from YouTube, that is the time. That's not the time to start flexing or start trying to impress the world or try to tell your neighbors that you have arrived. No, that's the time to put the money back into the channel. If you have to pay a video editor to make your videos better, pay the person. Anything you need. If you need to get a better background for your videos, if you need to get a better studio, a better mic, pay for the tools, the gadgets that you need. It's not when you start seeing money now, you now remember that you need to buy clothes, you need to buy car, you need to buy shoe. Those things are important, but make sure you invest back into that thing that is making you the money, so that the money it's making for you increases. So as you're growing, as you're earning, put some money back into the YouTube channel, buy equipment, buy gadgets, pay for people's services. You can hire people that will do some work for you, so that what you focus on is just your creating of content, right? While they can be designing your thumbnails for you, they can be editing the videos for you, they can be posting it for you. You just focus on creating the content and you have less stress. So if you can afford to, always outsource. And I think I skipped something that should have been there before. Make sure your channel is visually appealing. Two platforms that are visual appealing platforms, Instagram and YouTube. If you don't have an eye for creativity, it might take you time to grow on those platforms, especially Instagram and YouTube, because people see first before they read any other thing. You know how Instagram is, we see the tech, you see your design or your video first before we can read your caption. On Facebook, it's not the same thing. On Facebook, we read caption first before we see. The design is an afterthought. I can post a text without a design on Facebook and people still like it. I can get thousands of likes, thousands of shares, but it's not the same on Instagram. There has to be a creative, there has to be something visually appealing, and that's the first thing that will determine if they will even read your caption at all. That's how it is on YouTube first. We see the video before we even see the title. So your thumbnail has to be catchy. Your video quality has to be good. I'm not saying you have to get it perfectly from the start. You can start from what you have, but don't stay where you are. The moment you get 5 naira, you buy better lights. You get another 5 naira, you buy mic. Get another 5 naira, you design your background. You get another money, you buy better clothes. You make sure that, because people are going to see first before they can hear you. So if they open your video and they are seeing something that is so dull and dark and your face is looking like shadow, they will pass. That means your stitching might be so valuable, but I can't just watch it. It will be scratching their body. So focus on visual appeal. Make sure you make your channel or your videos visually appealing to people first, because that's the first thing they see. That's the first thing that determines if they will click it. Your thumbnail has to be catchy, and you can design free thumbnails on Canva, right? Canva Pro is actually very affordable. You look for beautiful thumbnail templates, edit them, and use them on your channel. Let your channel look good. Let it look good. I know they said start small, but don't remain small. Don't remain small. If you have to borrow somebody's phone, I used to go to a friend's house because she had an iPhone and I didn't have, to stay in her house and use her iPhone and do video, because I understand the importance of visual appeal, because it was important to me that my videos had good quality. So always know how to make sure that your content is visually appealing to people. Invest in your growth as you're growing. That is how you're going to stand out. Don't be the kind of person that anyhow it is. Even to calm down and edit video, I beg, let me just post it like that. If you don't treat it, if you don't take it seriously, it will not take you seriously. Sometimes go and look. Sometimes when I watch these guys who have millions of subscribers, I look at their videos, I see the lot of work that went into it. I'm like, God, why would they not make that kind of money? See editing, you see something flying, you see work that went into the video. You know that these people spent money on this video, and that is why they are getting paid. Look at Mr. Beast, the highest paid YouTuber. He does giveaways in millions and thousands of dollars. He is investing in his content. Why will he not get paid well? So if you're not going to invest in your content, don't expect to get paid. Do you understand? It's a give and take world. You give and then you take. So I hope with these few tips, you're going to be able to stand out on YouTube and make lots of profits. Thank you for having me. Thank you.
Thank you, Favor. Sorry, I was muted before. Thank you, Favor. I thoroughly enjoyed what you shared. And the last point was quite instructive. Start small, but don't remain small. And so we've got some comments in the house from Peter Eze Augustine. And it says, welcome, Favor. It's nice to have you here. And he comes back to say, the same Peter Eze says, I want to plead that she states some profitable niches so that the lecture can be completed. So that is his question. What do you have to say to that? If you're also on the live stream, please let us know where you're watching us from. And if you've got questions, please type them in the chat box. But before I forget, hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button, because we want you to become a part of our community, and we've got loads of discussions planned out still on this May 2024 count movement. Sorry, I'm trying to plug in my device. Sorry, I'm trying to plug in my device. Okay, so we still have got loads of conversations planned out. We've got experts that we are going to talk to, and so hit the subscribe button to be a part of this community, because like I said earlier, we no go agree This is the year when our goals become reality, and we are going to give it all it takes for us to get there. And we have been powerfully empowered by favor this afternoon. I totally enjoyed all the shared. And so please attend to Peter's question.
Okay, I'll just make a list of some of the most profitable niches that I have: make money online, digital marketing, personal finance, education, tech, cars and gadgets. I have lifestyle, I have health, I have fashion, I have beauty and makeup, motivational and spiritual, cooking, travel, fitness and bodybuilding, gaming, comedy and humor. So those are some of the, I think there are about 15 uh, profitable niches on YouTube.
Thank you so much for that expose, because I know you got a video like that. And so, Peter, there is a video on her channel with this same information in much greater detail. I'll urge you to go and watch it. Like she said, invest in yourself, research. Information is all over, but we are not patient enough for us to sit down with it. And I tell young adults that I mentor that transformation cannot come from all these 30-second videos that you guys watch. Transformation comes when you double down on content and sit with it for hours.
Yeah.
I know I'm different because I'm not from your generation. I tell them all these Gen Zs. But that is the way transformation comes. You tarry with it. You tarry, sit down with the information. And so if you are still on this live stream, and you've got questions, please type them in the chat box so we can attend to your question. Also, if you are watching the replay, because the replay will be on this channel, you can let us have your questions as well as where you're watching us from. So go ahead, like this video, go ahead and share it with someone, and go ahead and make a comment. Don't leave this channel without hitting the subscribe button, because we want to be a part of your life, and life is beautiful when we do it together. And so, Favor, I was going to ask you, what's your take on YouTube SEO?
YouTube SEO is simply the way you optimize your videos, right? To make sure that it ranks when people search for it. And it's part of the things I said you should study, because you need to know how to optimize your videos so that when people search for it, right? And there are tools like TubeBuddy that can tell you when your video is well optimized or not. So your tags, your title, your description, hashtags, these are things that come together to make sure that when people are searching for that topic, right, you optimize it for a particular question. So let's say your video is about how to make money from affiliate marketing. You have to ensure that when people search for how to make money from affiliate marketing, your video pops up at least on the first page and people can see it and watch it. So you have to make sure that the title talks about it very well. The sorry, the description, your tags, your thumbnail, everything points to people saying, okay, this video is going to help me make money from affiliate marketing easily, right? So that's search engine optimization for YouTube. And YouTube and Google work in sync, right? Most times YouTube videos are recommended on Google. So you check too, when people Google that question, are they going to find it? And also you check for similar questions too, because there are some people that they don't know what is affiliate marketing. What they know is drop shipping. So what they will type is how to make money from drop shipping. They don't know that drop shipping is also similar to affiliate marketing. So in your tags, in your description, you include these other similar keywords that will help people find your video when they are searching for it or when they are searching for something similar to. And even when you're talking too, because the algorithm can also transcribe your voice. When you're talking, what you say is also important. Those keywords, if you add them to what you're saying in your video, it will help people to understand and find your video when they are searching for it.
Awesome. How about using closed captions?
I don't really
I
think
don't
closed
really think
captions
closed
have
captions.
any effect on your videos. It just helps people understand your videos better and maybe enjoy watching it better. But about helping your videos to be found, it doesn't have any effect on helping your videos to be found.
Awesome. So I really enjoyed your take on sticking to your niche, because you know something I've noticed, because this is not the only channel I have. Something I've noticed is that YouTube doesn't have an opinion about your content. They only act based on the behavior of the people that come to your channel. And
Yeah.
so if you satisfy them, they will recommend your video to more people. And so I quite agree with you on that. Now to thumbnails, you talked about thumbnails, timestamps. Timestamps. Can you quickly just do a recap for us on timestamps, especially for those YouTubers who are watching who will do long videos?
Okay. Timestamps are, key points in your videos where you highlight the time for those key points, right? And if you check YouTube Studio, sometimes YouTube um, can help you automatically create those timestamps, or you can create them by yourself. Now, timestamps, to be honest, I do not like to use them except my videos are very long. That maybe it's a 30 minutes video where I did a full tutorial and I know that some people might want to rush through and all of that. So I do not like to use them because I want you to watch my video till the end. If you keep skipping, it might send the wrong message to the algorithm that my video is boring. Meanwhile, not knowing that it's because of the timestamp. So I want you to watch my video till the end. But then it also helps people to easily rush to a part where they are, because the attention span, yeah, is quite short. So it helps them rush to a part where they want to hear, they hear something, or there's a particular thing they're looking out for, which is why you should break your content into small parts. Instead of doing a 30-minute video where you are teaching the whole how to save, why not do a video where you say why you should save, a separate video, how you should save online, a separate video, how you should save with a piggy box, a separate video. Break it down. Let me use makeup as an example. Instead of doing a full makeup tutorial, why not do a separate video on how to do your lip gloss, another video on how to draw eyebrow, right? So that people that are just looking out for how to do lip gloss can watch that one and pass. So when you do a full 30 minutes video, that's when people will now want to skip your video. And it's actually sending the wrong signals to the algorithm, like this video is really boring. People are just rushing through it, right? But yes, occasionally I have some very long videos. Occasionally you can have long videos, and that's where you can use the timestamp to help people. Most of the time when I do those long videos, my goal is not to literally make money from them. Most of those videos are webinars. I want to sell on those videos, right? So I'm not looking at how much YouTube is paying me from those videos. I'm looking at how much I'm going to make from selling on those videos. I don't know if you understand. So you can have a few long videos, and then you use the timestamps to help people get through your videos quickly and get what they want.
Okay, so Peter Isaac comes back to say, thanks so much, Favor. Let the favored favor others too. Finger red number 1. Thanks again. Okay, so thank you for the comments, Peter Isaac. We appreciate you for joining this live stream. And all those my people where are, as in you chose to be strangers today. I can see you are watching, but it's all good. Just type in your question, like this video, comment, share it, and also subscribe to this channel, because this movement is still ongoing. We are making 2024 count. We know it's not going to be easy, but we're not going to give up, because we are possibilitarians. We can make it possible with the help of God. And that is why we're doing this, exposing you to experts who are willing to share out of their wealth of experience without asking money for money. Favor didn't ask me for money. Nobody has spoken on this platform that has ever asked for money. That shows you the heart of sacrifice that people like Favor have, and we are super grateful to have them all on board. And if you're just joining us on this platform, just click on our live tab. So many conversations have taken place, so many. Just put the playlist on the Make 2024 Count playlist and stream it. You will thank me later. And so Favor, I was gonna ask you that, how do you get ideas for your videos?
Okay, I get ideas majorly from my frequently asked questions, questions that people ask me in digital marketing. Those are things that form my ideas, because if they are asking it, it means it's a question that people are interested in. So that's one of the major ways. And two, on Google, like Google, what are people looking out for? What are they searching for? I try to find out what is trending, what people are searching for, what is, uh, especially in my industry, not generally, in my industry, what people are looking out for, what people want to learn, right? And then again, I look out for videos that are doing well on YouTube and I try to recreate them. So that's how I get content ideas.
Okay, so that is pretty important for you to listen to your audience and not assume that this is what they want. And so,
Yeah.
based on their questions, you have been creating videos. Marty File. You have been creating videos. That's awesome. Now, I also wanted to ask that at the beginning of your journey, at the beginning of your YouTube journey, before your channel got some traction, how did you keep yourself inspired? How did you keep yourself motivated without losing steam? Because somebody is at that verge, is at that junction now, and the person is slogging through, almost overwhelmed, and like, when will this channel work? And so I want you to share what worked for you when before your channel got some traction.
Okay. How before the channel started to make money, I think one of the things that worked for me or kept me inspired was looking at other people that I knew that were making money from YouTube. So I saw that these guys are making money. That means there's money in this thing, right? And if I just keep going, if I stay consistent, one day I would also start to make money. So you might have to look for people that would inspire you, people that are in your niche, people that are making money from YouTube, so they'll be living proofs to you that this thing works. And also, you need to have something else doing. You're not going to sit down, fold your arms, and waiting for YouTube to pay you. You need to have something else doing, something that funds your life. Have a business, have a skill. So, YouTube, if YouTube does not pay you today, you will not die of hunger. So, you need to have something that you're doing so that you don't put all your hopes on YouTube paying you and then you get depressed when it doesn't happen. Okay.
Awesome. So find people who inspire you, look at their footprint, look at their results, and let it inspire you, let it motivate you to keep going. Because if you do not give up, I tell you, one day, you will have a story to share, just like Favor is sharing now. And now, last question before I let you go, because I know we're almost 1 hour into this. I wanted to ask, the question has slipped away. Okay. You talked about monetization, and you said something that was quite striking, because when people come on the YouTube space, they are like, I want to make 1,000, I want to have 1,000 subscribers, I want to reach 4,000 watch hours so that I will be monetized. And then they are monetized, and then the money is not what they expected, and so they are kind of disappointed. And you mentioned something. You said you don't have to monetize just through the partner program. There are other ways to monetize. Can you please list them for someone who is out there who doesn't know?
Okay, so YouTube has a wide audience, an international audience. One of the easiest ways you can monetize or make money from YouTube is by selling digital products on YouTube, right? So when you create videos, you actually put a link to something that people can buy under your video. That's one of the ways. So you can have products like there are people that after their videos will tell you, if you want to get this mic that I'm using, click the link below. Do you understand? So something that relates to it. For example, after talking about YouTube guys, I can end with buy my YouTube course. I've given you value for free. You definitely want to work with me. Oh God. Sorry, give me a second.
So sorry about that. So take your time, please. Sorry about that. Okay, so before Favor joins us back, you all can see that Favor has been generous with information this afternoon. And we want to welcome you, Diabetes Mindful Talks. You said, hello, I'm new here. And we are here for you. We warmly welcome you. Thank you for choosing not to be a stranger. We love you and we want the very best for you. And we hope that what has been shared today will benefit your own YouTube channel. Okay, let me see what you are saying further. You said, Grow shows Mike, I have even watching you from behind, but this show has made you earn my sub. Keep it up. Thank you so much for subscribing. We love you. We want the very best for you. And like I always say, you can't make your life count. You can't make this year count as a YouTuber. You have been working on your channel and things have not been working. That is why we are bringing in these experts, people who've got proven results. We are not going to bring people who don't have results. And one of them is Favor. And today she has shared out of her heart, and I will want her to complete what she started so we can let her go, because she has other things to do. Okay, please, Favor, over to you.
Okay, I was saying you can sell digital products and also physical products on your YouTube channel. So when YouTube shows your videos to random people, international audience, and you've given them free value, they are most likely, especially if your value, what you thought there was very good, they want to work with you further. You can get clients for consultations, you can get, coaching clients, you can get people to buy your knowledge, buy your courses, buy your ebooks through your YouTube channel. So it's not just until YouTube monetizes you, right? You can sell products on your YouTube channel. And also you can also run adverts, sponsored posts for people. Once you start to get results and you have proof that people are buying from your channel, once people see that there's a buying audience anywhere, business owners, they are willing to pay for it. So you can just put out a price list and say, okay, I'll do a sponsored video for you on my channel and you pay me so amount of money. So even before monetization, you can be making money from your YouTube channel. So that's it.
Thank you so much. Last words, and also how people can connect with you.
Okay, I just want to say be patient on YouTube. Make sure you give YouTube your best shots. Most importantly, treat it like a full-time business if you want it to treat you well, right? So you can reach me on Facebook and on YouTube as Favor Kemji Okoro. It's spelled here on my name, Favor Kemji Okoro on Facebook and on YouTube. And then on Instagram is Finance by Kemji. Finance by Kemji, right? My YouTube has over 13K currently. So you can also subscribe and you can send me a message on Facebook and I will definitely respond to you. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. You have a fantastic day. Bye-bye, Favor. And I hope we will not be Oliver Twist by asking you to come again.
No problem.
Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Bye. Yeah. Okay. So thank you so much. And I've got some comments here. Diabetes Mindful Talk says, thank you very much, Favor, for the great tips. And then he comes back to say, is Favor a YouTuber? Sure. Her name is Favor Kemji Okoro. Just search for her and give her a subscribe. Okay. Also, you came back to say thank you. Okay, so for those of us that are quiet on the live stream, I understand it happens. Just go over this video again, as in watch the replay and commit to action. Like Favor said at the beginning, she said it's not about the information you are exposed to. It is more about what you do with the information you are exposed to. And so sit down, watch this video again and bring out a plan of action. This is what I will do. That is what I will do. This is what I will do. It will help you, because look, make 2024 count. It's not by mere words. We have to commit to action. We have to commit to action. And so draw up an action plan and start work on it, because action breaks the power of fear. Action breaks the power of stagnancy. Action breaks the power of anxiety. And so go ahead and make it happen. On the House of Wisdom YouTube channel, we are rooting for you, because we know that greatness is within you, and we want to help you to bring it out by acting on this information we are sharing. And so do well to watch again and share with a friend, like this video, leave a comment. Let's know where you're watching us from, And if you've got questions, please go ahead and type them. We can always get Favor to attend to your questions because she's generous with information, just as she has been this afternoon. And so we are making 2024 count by going all out with our goals. If you want to know how to set goals, how to unlock your potential, how to start and grow a YouTube channel, we've got so many live streams. I will drop the playlist link in the description of this video. Go ahead and stream the entire playlist. And like I always say, you will thank me later. Now, why do we do all that we do? We do all that we do because we know that information leads to transformation, and transformation leads to manifestation. I go over that again. We do all that we do because we know that information leads to transformation, and transformation leads to manifestation. And so if you want to make the year count, expose yourself to information, life-changing information like the one we've had this afternoon, and work on it, implement it. Don't overthink. Yes, let me go there. Most of us, we are overthinkers. You are starting something and you are already shooting yourself in the foot. Don't do that to yourself. If no one believes you, believe in yourself. If no one believes you, believe in yourself. I repeat, if everybody doubts you, don't doubt yourself. And we are not doubting you because we are here as partners in progress. We are here to support you, to give you a push, just as God is giving us also a backing. God is giving us a divine push. We are a ministry to the glory of God that is dedicated to mentoring young adults for life and destiny. And we've got flagship programs. Our flagship program is the Make 2024 Count webinar series, which we have been running since January. To the glory of God, we are not going to stop anytime from now, as long as experts are willing to talk to us. And so hit the subscribe button to be notified of our next conversation. And do follow our community tab too, because I post there constantly so that you will be informed about the things that we have in store. We appreciate you this afternoon for spending time with us, and we know that your life and your business will not remain the same again. By the way, we know that the spiritual controls the physical. And so this Make 2024 Count movement is divided into the physical and the spiritual. And so for the physical, we have the webinar series. So for the physical movement, we have the webinar series. And for the spiritual, we have what we call Operation Push. Operation Push means Operation Pray until something happens. And so every Saturday, we gather here for 30 minutes or less to declare upon our goals, to speak life into our goals, because we know that life is first spiritual before it is physical, and we know that the spiritual controls the physical, and so we are going to settle it in the spirit so that it will manifest in the physical. And so join us this Saturday, 12 noon prompt. Our theme is I break limits over my 2024 goals. You know, those things that they have said they cannot attain in your family, we are going to break those limits, because we are pace setters, we are possibilitarians. Things happen for us. Nothing hinders us, because we got backing. We have the backing of the Almighty, and all things work together for our good. And so don't miss this Saturday. And our next conversation is with Agoha Victoria Chiamaka, and she's going to tell us how to break the power of sexual addiction. Some of us are addicted, and because of that, we are unable to commit to our goals because you cannot focus. The addiction has consumed you. And so Victoria is an ex-sexual addict, and she's gotten out for 4 years now. She was into pornography and masturbation, and to the glory of God, she is free today, and she's coming to tell us how she did it to help young adults who are also caught in the web of masturbation and pornography. And so don't miss it. It's going to take place this Friday, 12 noon. WAT, 12 noon, WAT. We are going to have a conversation with an ex-sexual addict on how she got out of masturbation and porn. Join us so that you will be empowered, so that addiction will not stop your goals in the track. We are giving you all that you need to make the year count. And so try to be available on the live stream so you can ask Victoria live questions. Because some of you are like, why do I have to be here live if I can watch the replay? Fine. The replay will always be there. But what about asking her questions live and direct? And so talk to join the live stream so that you will be empowered. And so thank you, Diabetes Mindful Talk. You say amen, and you are saying thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you for staying with us till this time. God bless you. And don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Don't forget to share this video. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment. We love you. And we want to be a part of your life. Let's do life together. Let's go, Joe, so that our lives will be beautiful. Bye-bye, and God bless you.